Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Hengerly here. I just want to give you a quick little video on how to get into and some of the features that Think Central has, so our Go Math textbooks. So as you can see, I'm on the Central ISA website, so I'm going to go to the student login portal, and I am going to log in. Thank you, Jaylee, once again for always letting me use yours. Double check. Okay, I'm going to do my login password. Okay, and I'm here. Now, once I am here, I just want to go really quickly into Google Classroom. Now, when you are given a Think Central assignment, it will, so let me see, let me come down here. I'll find a Think Central assignment. So like Monday here. So it says, I'm going to view assignment. So it says, go to the CI homepage, student links, Think Central, watch Monday 11.4 math on the spot, complete Monday lesson 11.4. You are going to do all of this. Sometimes Mrs. Traumbarker or myself, we leave this link for you so you can click on it and it'll bring you to the CI homepage. Sometimes we may not. What I want to make sure that you do is after you read the instructions, go into Think Central, do your work, come back here, and then you have to go right here, okay? Now, if you notice, Jaylee has resubmit because she already did it. This would probably say submit. Mark is done. It seems to kind of change all the time. Whatever the case, you have to come in here, you have to hit submit. Otherwise, on our end, it looks like you did not do it. So you want to make sure that you give yourself credit not only in Think Central, but in Google Classroom as well. So let me come back here. Now remember, I told you in the last video, I love that this tab kind of stays up here, the access panel, because I can just leave this open and I can come back in and click on what I want to. So right now I'm going to go to Think Central. Logs me right in. I don't have to do anything. Makes it very nice and easy. All right, now things to do. So as you guys have been doing, this is where you kind of been clicking the things to do. But I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So you click on things to do and your assignments will be here. Sometimes it will be 1, sometimes it will be 2, who knows. Now the math on the spot, you simply have to click on it again, and then a video will pop up of our favorite. Oh, I thought it was the man, but it is not. So that will pop up for you. Once you're done, I'm going to hit back. And then once you have read it, you just click the done button to show that you've read it. Then you come into the lesson, and this is where you're going to have, now if you notice Jaylee's has not started yet, she hasn't started it. This is where you're going to go through the lesson. It has this little guy here. You have to make sure that you're hitting.
And how can you use it?
Let me pause this. Okay, so you have to make sure that you hit start. It will tell you when to hit the arrows. You need to make sure down here that the green fully goes to the blue fully goes to the purple, and so on and so forth. If you miss, like if
now, try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer.
It includes
the exercise you saw.
I have to click on this whistle, and I have to make sure that I do all of the problems in here to get the full credit in Think Central.
Now,
and then
let's practice.
You have to make sure that you're hitting the whistle and it's going all the way through. If you notice, the red is not all the way because I didn't do anything. So it's not going to show that I completed that red section. So I'm going to X out of this. Now if you notice, this changed to in progress because now it thinks that Jaylee is in the middle of her assignment. When you're fully done and you've done everything, this will say complete. Okay, now something else that I want to show you is that these are going to start closing out. Okay, so they're going to be due on Monday, for instance, next Monday, you will have this lesson. It closes out on that day. Now, If you do not have the chance to do it, it's going to be missing. So what you can do is you can go into my library. Remember, everything is cumulative, so everything adds up to quizzes, to tests. So you want to make sure, even if it's not here anymore, you need to understand the concepts there. So go into my library. Now, in here, this looks a little confusing. I'm only going to show you 3 things. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, we're getting a whole bunch of G3s, which is grade 3. And if you'll notice, we also have G5, grade 5. I tried changing this. On my end, it would not let me. So just make sure that when you're coming in here, take note of the G3, G5. You don't want to be in grade 3. I'm going to show you 3 things, though. The first one is this, the Interactive Student Edition, also called ISE. Make sure you're on grade 5. This will look familiar once I open it up. Notice this guy? That is what we have been assigning to you. So come down to the chapter. We're in 11. Go to the lesson that you want to practice on if you want to do it again. So I can click on quadrilaterals. And it will bring me right to that. Okay? And you can do it as many times as you want. Let me X out this. Go X out here. The other thing I want to show you is actually, it happens to be right underneath that. It is the Go Math Student Edition, G5. If you click on this, this will look familiar to you. Once I get into it, I'm going to come into, it's your textbook. I'm going to go to Contents over here. I'm going to go to the front, okay, and here's all of the chapters, okay. Now if I scroll down here, I will notice here is our chapter 11, Geometry and Volume. I can click on it. Here's all of my lessons as well. Some vocabulary games, vocab builder, show what you know. Here's lesson 3 quadrilaterals. This is your textbook. So if you feel more comfortable going into this and going through this yourself, that's perfectly fine. And the last thing in here I want to show you is right here, the Math on the Spot video tutorial. Now this is grades K, kindergarten through 6. That doesn't matter. You're in the right spot. So you're going to click on here. And now if you notice, you'll see why it was all the grades, because now we have to click on our grade. So I'm going to click on grade 5. And here's all the chapters. So I'm going to go to geometry. And let's say quadrilaterals again. You know that you need practice. And here comes that Math on the Spot video. Okay, let me X out of that. And that is about all that you need to know. I know that there's a whole bunch of things here. Now, for some of you that would like a Spanish version, there are Spanish versions on here. So you can get your Interactive Student Edition. You can also get that in, that's grade 3. You can get it in Spanish as well. Here, look, Spanish Math on the Spot videos, grades K through 6. So you can also do the Spanish version of them, whatever works for you. So I think that was it for today's video. I hope this helped you out a little bit, helping to access Think Central and learn some of the other things. One more thing before I go, I'm not going to click on it because I want to show you Jaylee's scores. She does very well though. But if you click on my scores, you can get a breakdown of every single lesson that you've done and how you did. So it gives you your scores. Okay? Have a wonderful day, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.